Azure Lane. Gameplay. Let's check out the New Year rewards. We're just gonna do our dailies and then log off. No need to stick around a lot, right? Nice. Dental outfits. We need Prince Yugen. Live 2D plus, Live 2D. Animated. Live 2D plus. This is Live 2D plus. I'm getting the Golden Lily Yellow Live 2D plus. Yes. Got it. Hello, Yorktown. I mean Lexington. Alright, you called my bluff. Uh-oh, my foot is gonna cramp. My foot is gonna cramp! I don't want it to cramp. Okay, here. HQ, dorm. Sure you are, Christine. Okay, you guys are level 70 now. You and you. You're too strong. Who's down here? Lime. I guess in the bud. Got everyone at the 70. Oh yeah, supply. Did we miss the supply exchange? No, we did not. Okay. Which means our exercise exchange. But first, release. Release recollection. Where is it? There it is. Where's breast? I need more breast. Rigging, yeah, more rigging. Uh-oh. Anchorage. Just give it an anchorage. Tactical. Okay, let's raise up the skill books. Skill books. You're a UR ship. You get the UR book. And a red book. Now commissions. Books, skill books. It's a bunch of books and coins. 2016, should have let that build up. Let's put on some common characters. Really? Level 100. Where if all these need a level 100? No? Okay, this one too. Wow. I don't like that. There we go. Now let's do our daily missions. Special, SP. Let's do this battle. Submarines, auto-call the submarines. Now let's watch the memes.
what I'm having because you took over my tracking somehow.
What?
What the f? Oh wait, there we go. Now it's back on me.
How about now?
Nope, it's still on me.
Oh, it sucks.
What the hell, man?
I was bored, so I thought I'd come by and say, what's up?
Oh, they want to hear another dad joke. You have another dad joke?
Another dad joke. What does tofu and dildos have in common?
What?
What does tofu and dildos have in common?
The fuck? I don't know.
They're both meat substitutes. Oh!
Oh no, Dad. No.
What the fuck?
My body's ready. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Wicked! That was so cool.
Thank you.
That was so cool. Does that change your opinion about whether or not you choose the gaslight fillion or not, Piper?
But Dem, can you do a backflip?
I'm disabled.
Oh my god, wait, I'm going to hell. Wait, okay, so wait, now I have to be nice to Dem because I'm gonna be like a fucking asshole if I don't. I'm so sorry.
This is war, Piper. This is war.
I'm so sorry. Okay, Dem, I'm on your side. Dem, you're on your side.
Oh yeah, okay. Thank you.
But whose side are you on more?
Demi, of course.
Okay, Piper, like, come on. She's literally a Happy Wheels character. Like, come on.
Come on, okay, dude. I have 2 legs.
No. Wait.
Nice.
Oh God. Oh, frick. Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah. We're getting clipped. Why did the music stop? Oh. What happened? The production put physics on the skirt, so you flashed the chat. Oh. No. Yeah, bye. Okay, whoops.
Why do people keep commenting Tylenol in my chat? Tylenol moment. What does that mean? Autism? What?
What?
So at this point, you're calling me a slur. I know what that's code for. Tylenol. Yeah, listen, bro. Hey, listen. You right?
You're right.
Wait, it says BS. You called BS?
Oh, shoot yourself.
She's dead! You called BS on me again, Mom? Listen, you raised me to be a good...
I think I died.
What do you think of that, Mom? That's right! I win! This is my perfect victory!
We got one more thing.
What is that? Pippa? Pippa!
What's your Oshi, bro?
Pippa! No, her abs will take a bullet. I know Pippa, she's tough. The carnival calling, wow. They want you to go and try to win their games. No! Did you shoot Pippa? Ready? Is Pippa okay? Jesus Christ, looks like she ate Taco Bell.
I also did have a question for you. I did have a question.
Huh?
Okay, so my boss asked me about this because he was checking out your channel after Carrier Con and everything. And there's this guy with like these glasses, and he's saying like,
fuck the USS Hornet. Look, there's a good number of aircraft carriers that deserve to be turned into museums, not this piece of shit.
the USS Hornet. He's saying it over and over again, and he saw that, and he saw me your channel, and he thought, oh man, did we anger Miss Pippa or something? I was like, I don't think that's it, boss. So can you clarify for myself and for the chat, like, what exactly that was?
Okay, so that was a man known as Boogie2988. He has a character called Francis. And if you've been on the internet for a long time, you've probably heard of Francis. You've probably heard of Boogie2988. But I can understand how to an outsider seeing Boogie rant about this shit might be confusing.
I will say, I think you got me in some deep trouble at that point because I had going on.
No, I'm sorry. Oh man.
No, it's fine. I thought it was like I knew it was just, you know, my boss, he searches social media to make sure, you know, I feel good. Saw that, and he's like, man, what did you do to anger this guy? Oh wait. channel. I said no bot. I think that's.
No, it's a bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I paid a drug addict that loves prostitutes to rant about the Okay, try not to say that out loud.
No, Pipod.
Do a quick spin.
Alright, let's end up here for today. Thank you so much! Wow, I can't believe that the tour has already come to a close and no yams happened and nothing inappropriate was said. And I hope you guys are excited for CarrierCon 2026. It's gonna be so exciting.
I don't feel so good. Do I look normal? Hey! Do I look normal? Stop saying what? Stop! Guys, I can hide it no longer. I am a woman. I cannot hide it any longer. I am a freaking woman. By the way, prepare to be disappointed. I still don't have tits. I still don't have tits, so you cannot! It's bad! I still don't have tits! No booba! No booba! Guys, be honest, does my voice fit this character? I feel like I don't fit this character at all! Hey guys, welcome to my live stream. I can't. Dude, what the frick, man? I'm the only VTuber, bro. I put on this beautiful model, I lower my voice to sound like a mommy, and I just get used in the chat. Hey, John. Ooh, you like when you say it. You don't like it! You want to sit and go, wait.
Let's do this 6 more times.
Wait! I feel like I need to get my desk out of here, bro. It's blocking my tits. Where the frick is the desk? Get up! Get up! How do I move it? I just broke my mouse. I can't scroll anymore. Guys. Yeah! There we go. Should I turn on my boob toggle? Do you want boobs? Chat, are you ready to freaking what did I just do? Dude, I've never had boobs before. This is weird. That's right, guys. I'm finally a sellout. I'm finally, showing my boobs live on stream. You ready for this? You really thought I was showing boobs, idiot? The frick, you freaking pervert! Take your penis out of your hand! I'm not showing boobs, you pervert! You freaking pervert! Bling, 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 bling. Nah, guys, I think this top model fits me more. Oh. Come on, guys, look! Okay, dang it, there's so many faces I can't do anymore. Because on this model, they look so sus. Like, you know, like I like to stick my tongue out? This one looks like I'm getting back shots. Like, look. You know, like, dude! Like, look at the gremlin. Oh, stay there. Don't release the booba. They're like... I'm Chibin my Doki.
We actually do have a camera for the crowd, so you'll be actually able to see us.
Okay, bet. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Are you ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
Alrighty, here you are.
Liliana, how did you get so pog at GeoGuessr?
Wait, what? Why is your voice so familiar?
Google.
Wait, what are you? What? Hello?
Hello?
How did I get so good at what?
GeoGuessr.
I practiced. Are you?
Lots of Google.
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Do you know me, Filiana?
Mom.
I'm wondering, do I know you? Yes or no answer?
Yes.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Cha-cha?
Hi.
Oh my god, there's no way, dude! Hi, Cha-cha! That's crazy! What the frick? How did you just... I can't believe you're actually there in real life right now. What the frick?
I'm here for you, Filiana.
Okay, that's so sick.
Have you heard my McDonald's order?
What did you order?
A double quarter pounder with cheese with no ketchup and no mustard, 2 chocolate chip cookies, a large Diet Coke with extra ice, an Oreo McFlurry with M&Ms, a chocolate shake, and a 20-piece chicken McNugget.
You eat 1% of your body weight at McDonald's daily?
No, I don't eat that every day. It's like every other day.
Oh my god. Wait, yo, holy frick. What is your metabolism, Crowley?
You know, I'm a cow VTuber, so like, technically it could be pretty bad and I'd be brand accurate.
Tell me to make any sound effect. I bet I can make it. Can you do this?
Oh.
That was pretty good, actually. Okay, this one. Okay, now this one. This one's really hard.
Do you have autism?
Do you have Do you have autism? Autism is not a swear. Why are you saying
do you have autism?
Yes.
Hey. Okay, yes.
Where's the lava?
Autism.
Oh, best friend.
Turn off the subs. I don't need subs for this. That localizer is problematic. Really? I want to see.
Hey, what's up, guys? Up here. So today we're going to be looking at another round of mind-melting localization drama. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say Happy New Year's, everyone. Welcome to 2026. We have a lot planned for this year, as always. On the docket, let's see, about 300 to 400 videos to be uploaded on this channel, as well as some streaming, especially on YouTube. That is some big plans coming up. And as always, if you want to keep track of everything on the channel, the best thing you can do is subscribe, and also make sure to comment and like videos, because that helps push my videos and my channel into the algorithm, which I'm sure the algorithm won't get any more less ridiculous this year. So every little thing that you can do definitely helps. But yeah, to answer the burning question of 2025, no, my glasses did not change size. Anyone who believes that is clearly crazy. But yeah, that pretty much answers everything from last year and the plans for this year. So let's get right into today's video. So we're going to be looking at some localization drama, of course involving anime, manga, video games, and anything else coming out of Japan, where the localizers in the English version are butchering it. Now, there's some good quotes going around. I wanted to share this before we get into the bad stuff. Recently, the Evangelion director came out and said he doesn't believe in creating for the global market. Instead, the audience will have to be the one to adapt, specifically the overseas market. And you know what? That is the way to go. That is a very based quote right there. If you don't want something that has Japanese themes and culture to it, then maybe you shouldn't look to Japan for media. I don't know, it seems very simple. But of course, we know that in the process of bringing it overseas, localizers have been doing their best to absolutely butcher everything, mainly by inserting their own politics into their translations. These people are not artists, they're not even really translators, they're vandalizers. And we've seen some classic examples like the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid example here with the pesky patriarch, you know. But every time I see this, it's like a flashbang. This is just burned into my memory. But this quote right here sums up the rest of this video and the recent stuff we're going to look at. A localizer once said, "The true joy of localization is really seeing what you can get away with." And boy, is that just the truth for these people. This is the latest example of a localization gone horribly wrong. This is from a recent localization of Uma Musume, and yeah, we are now trying to get rid of problematic terms like Merry Christmas? Okay, so you heard that, but let's listen to the one part again. This is the center of this controversy. How else, guys, could you ever translate this right here? So yeah, in case it's not blatantly obvious, the characters who are speaking Japanese with English subtitles, they say Merry Christmas in English, or at least attempting English, and they translated in the subtitles Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays. This is an example of the characters literally saying one thing and the subtitles saying something entirely different. And this time it's not just Japanese versus subtitles, it's literally English versus English. And they're changing it because I guess saying Merry Christmas is problematic. Yeah, people are very sensitive about this in the sort of woke localizer scene, those types of people. They think Merry Christmas is very offensive, so they'll do anything in their power, including a butchering of a translation like this, to, I guess, protect people from hearing Merry Christmas. It's like garlic to a vampire for these people, apparently, to the point where they will humiliate themselves in these translations. But a lot of people are not very happy about this. In fact, it actually gets worse when you look back at some of the layers here. Apparently, the banner in the background also said Christmas Party. So they're wrong on multiple levels. This wasn't a simple mistake. This was a concerted effort to make sure anything with a mention of Christmas was changed to Happy Holidays. But as pointed out here, Christmas is a thing in Japan, even if it's just an excuse to exchange gifts, dress up, eat cake / chicken, and for couples to go on dates. Also, you want a funny little side quest here today? Look up KFC, Japan, and Christmas time. It's a very interesting rabbit hole. I talked about it many years ago, but the infatuation Japan has with KFC during the Christmas season is very funny. It paints a very funny picture of what they think our Christmas might be like overseas. But anyways, this comic, you can pause and read through it for yourself. I mean, pretty much localizers in a nutshell. Am I right? But let's move on. In quotes here, there's no way to translate it properly, Chud. It's impossible to convey what they said into English, end quote. I know. How would they ever translate Merry Christmas in the dialogue to Merry Christmas in the subtitles? There's no other way to do it. And if you're mad about it, you're just an incel, Chud. Obviously. AI fixes this. It does, really. Here's the thing. Every time you bring up AI and people not caring if these localizers lose their jobs to AI, you hear the localizers and all of their sycophants start saying, oh, you guys are such idiots. You think AI is better than human beings when it comes to translating? Well, as a principle, no. The absolute max value of quality coming out of AI is not there with the potential of human translators. But the difference is, the mistakes that are made by AI are not politically motivated. They're not trying to subvert anything or push their agenda into the works. That's why people are more accepting of mistakes made by AI, where maybe there's some literal or overly literal translations or small errors. They can deal with that as long as the people who are purposefully inserting their own agenda into their localizations are losing out to AI. They'd rather deal with AI than allow these localizers to have anything. And you know what? Only the localizers can blame themselves for that happening. But here is another observation where apparently it's Merry Christmas in literally every other language's subs. Only in English is it Happy Holidays. So out of all of the other subtitles, the only one that actually used Happy Holidays as a substitute was in English. Which honestly makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying there isn't localization problems in other subtitles for other languages, but I think we know the worst. Okay, I think we know the worst at this point. But here's some of the quotes. This user saying, "This is so ridiculous. We never say Happy Holidays in Japanese. It sounds completely weird in katakana as well. Everyone has always said Merry Christmas, but unfortunately, many localizers are leftists. Here's another one saying, as a Jewish man, I don't need people to change Merry Christmas to Happy Holidays for me. When someone says Merry Christmas, it's goodwill, not harm. Tiptoeing around harmless phrases to avoid offending a very small but very loud group will never make sense to me. Smash JT saying, bro, they audibly say Merry Christmas, like you can actually hear it, and localizers still change it to Happy Holidays. Here's one more. This is why nobody cares if AI takes localizer jobs. They have been doing this for 10 years, absolutely ruining things. Now, here is a good example of the average discourse of someone who supports this nonsense. Okay, this is the level of intellectual honesty you will get from these people, okay? So in response to the very valid complaints about this mistranslation, this user simply says, learn Japanese then. No, that's my answer. No, I don't want to. If you want to learn Japanese, great. I think it's a fun endeavor. But I don't think the average person who wants to watch anime needs to learn Japanese. It's the job of the translator, and what they're being trusted to do is to provide an accurate translation of the original Japanese text or audio that reflects the original intent of the creator. That's all they gotta do. You don't have to learn Japanese as a consequence of these idiots who are trying to subvert the translations. Okay, that is such a cop-out. Just learn Japanese then. It's like going to a restaurant and the chef gives you a terrible meal and you say, hey, you did a terrible job on this, or you need to do this again. And they simply go to culinary school. Like, it's ridiculous. That's their job to do it right, and they should be held accountable and not given excuses. But you can see another person saying, I work as an interpreter and localizer, I can still be mad at this, the mistranslations. And the other user says, okay, so can you tell me why it's okay to want something translated to include you, but not to include others? Dude, we're on the first day of 2026, and I feel like I already got banged on the head or something. Like, what am I reading? What is this person even trying to say? Can't believe it. So apparently they voiced a character from Arknights, and in their, I guess, announcement tweet, they literally spelled the franchise wrong, but whatever. Then they say this after arguing with a bunch of people about political stuff. They say, if I'm pissing off the transphobes, it means I'm doing my job. They are wasting their time living in so much anger. I'm the future. I don't know if they're saying I'm the future, like they represent the future, which would be really refer to themselves as a director, not just a voice actor, and will only hire or ensure a translator should be doing localizations. That's where we are right now. We're at the final stage.
Been blown so drastically out of proportion and has just spiraled into this abyss of misinformation and doom posting, and it all stems from this. Grand Order goodbye. Fake Grand Order Cosmos and the Lost Belt story finally ends today after 8 years. Now, do note here that this is a story, a section of the story. These are some of the sentiments, the threads that are popping up on Reddit, on Facebook, on Twitter. The end of the Japanese gacha, now what? In the same week, we've gotten pretty clear signs that both Fire Emblem Heroes and Fate Grand Order will be shutting their doors soon. Fate Grand Order shutting their doors because they have approached the end of a chapter for them. This game right here regularly makes $15 to to $30 million a month. That is arguably the most popular, the most successful Japanese gacha game based on an anime of all time. This is the game that they were looking at and thinking to themselves, yeah, this is dead. This is going to end of service. They're totally going to let this game go. Even if the story goes to shit, at the end of the day, there is no way this developer or this publisher is going to let a cash cow as large as Fate Grand Order go. Now, that isn't to say that the story is going to go downhill from here. I'm sure they have a lot of different options in terms of where they want to take the story. But threads like this that are being opened where they go on to claim Fate Grand Order is shutting their doors. On top of the countless Japanese gachas that have already shut down in 2025 alone, companies like Konami that were ready to chase a gacha unicorn have backed out and shifted back to AAA games as they cannot compete with China's cheap labor, cited by the former Sony CEO Katz Hirai as the leading reason for the JP gacha decline. I mean, yo, look at it this. I don't see a decline. I see good months. I see normal months. I see great months. Nowhere here do I see a bad month. $13 million as the lowest earning month of the entire year. I'm sorry, that most gacha games would kill for revenue like that. Even the dollar dime cheap horny cash grabs cannot keep up with what South Korea is putting out. So now many Japanese studios have a choice: back out of the gacha race entirely or continue on with their slow, sputtering death. Do we think there's any chance Japanese gacha makes it to 2030, or will it end on a mark of incompetence? I don't know what this dude's spoken, dude, but yeah, Chinese gacha games are vastly superior to Japanese gacha games now. They're also superior to Korean gacha games now, but in no way is Fate Grand Order doing poorly. Uma Musume is another gacha game out of Japan, and look at that. Wow, in the last year, the lowest revenue was $7 million. On average, ever since it launched globally, the game has been making $16 to $35 million. Those are two Japanese gacha games. I mean, sure, Fire Emblem Heroes made an announcement the other day that was a little bit concerning. Not necessarily that the game was going to be approaching an end of service or shutting down in any capacity, but even if you want to misconstrue it that way, I mean, come on. OP, my sources that I made it the fuck up. Fate Grand Order is still doing pretty well in terms of revenue. Surely they're not planning to end of service anytime soon. And then in this tweet, apparently they have announced live events for January all the way through March. Fate Grand Order Chaldea Satellite Station 2026 has been announced. The main visual is illustrated by Kanose. Live events will be held at the following: Fukui in January on January 17, 2026, Nagasaki on February 8, 2026, Yamagata on March 7, 2026. So they already have an entire thing outlined. Yeah, surely the game is going to end of service. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. They've also talked about having 11th anniversary plans, which puts the timeline all the way to early August. So they have things planned all the way through, at the very least, the middle of the year. The third quarter 2026 is already planned. Yep, definitely end of servicing. The current state of Fate Grand Order. Japanese players in panic for the end of Fate Grand Order. NA players chilling while knowing there's 2 years of content ahead. And once again, I'm sorry, Japan, I guarantee you, has a ton of content ahead as well. There's no way this is going to end of service. You can go to Twitter and there are people that are doom posting it over there. No, Fate Grand Order is not going to end of service anytime soon. Fate Grand Order wrapped up the Cosmos in a Lost Belt storyline, a story 8 years in the making. So of course, people are crying EOS soon. Didn't they actually do this with Honkai Impact 3rd as well? I'm pretty sure that happened. Let's be honest, in the past year, the game's monthly revenue averages around $20 million with a high of $55 million in August. There's no way anyone is going to shut down a game that is among the top earners, especially given this is arguably one of, if not the most successful intellectual properties in all of Japan, all around the world in terms of gacha games. But we don't know what is next You can be certain the road ahead has been in the works already for some time. There's plenty of loose ends that could start off the next story. Maybe the next story will be something completely new. Of course, there may be changes. Maybe someone new will take the reins. Who knows? They are thriving for a decade, and there is no sign of them fading out despite being an old gacha game. That is what I've been saying. Was there anybody even saying that it's going to EOS? Yeah, there were. There are entire Reddit threads made up over that. It is crazy. You can go onto social media. They're doing the same thing there. They're posting it on Facebook. Yeah, like, as much as I hate to say it, I do. People are doom posting this. They're saying it is approaching end of.
Trying to make 2026 that year for us. But this is Cheat Studio. Wait, you won't hear anything? Wait, really? How is it their loss? Bro, they're their margin of error.
I mean, here, to make it up to you guys, I'll make sure that Anissa and I say nothing that could even remotely be interpreted.
Oh no, he keeps talking after this. Nope, he keeps going
on
after
the
this.
next Salacious Saturday. In fact, we aren't even going to call it Salacious Saturday anymore. We're going to call it Sweet Saturday. Sweet Saturday. We're going to play, Anissa and I are going to play Patty Cake.
I'm not beating the allegations here. I'm streaming from a hotel room right now. Not because I'm that level of degenerate. Not because I have a Bismarck body pillow on the bed. Isn't this the game Sagana got banned in? Yeah. Yeah. Chat, let's take a look at this. Yeah, let's take a little look-see. Please don't be loud. It's not loud. Pretty! Oh, sexy Onesan. She looks like she has a really tragic backstory. Oh. So pretty. A note through the firmament. Okay, the other one was age restricted, so I'm not gonna play it. The other one that was sent to me is age restricted. And we're gonna try and not get we're gonna try and avoid being age restricted today, boys. I wonder why. I wonder why it's age restricted. Huh. That's weird. Azure Lane is very family friendly. Did you know that you can download the game right now on iOS, Android? There's a new ship, girl. Her name's William D. Porter. And there's also USS Clarence K. Bronson. I'm gonna be real. I've never heard of either of these ships. Does anybody have any interesting lore on the actual ships? Can we get a little history lesson with our gooning? She's really cute. I say this without sounding weird. She's got like a very mature face and mature figure while also still being like really small and grabbable. She's got like teen mature woman vibe. But like, look at her. Look at her. Like, look at her eyes. Look at like the curvature of her eyes and stuff. She's got like a fierceness to her, kind of. She's fun-sized. That sounded super normal, Pippa. Thanks, man. This is William D. Porter. This is the one who apparently almost took out a president. They updated all the pools. What the hell? Nice. She's fun-sized. That sounded super normal, Pippa. Thanks, man. This is William D. Porter. This is the one who apparently almost took out a president. They updated all the pools. What the hell? Nice. Did they update the UR pool? Pool? Well, I guess we're gonna have to pool until we get Yorktown too. London. Ooh, Surcouf? Chicago. Pensacola. Northampton. Pensacola. There it is, boys. There it is, boys. Look at that. Look at that. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. They knew what was happening here. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. There it is, boys. There it is, boys. We bring home. We bring home on their hands tonight. This is Lexington? Wait, what? 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 What the hell happened? What the hell happened to Lexington? What? You didn't know? I didn't know that this was Lexington too. No. Archerfish is so cute. What? What the hell is going on? What the hell is actually going on? I haven't even pulled the elite. What are you doing, you star? Give me the character. Give it. I'm not even playing with you. Just give me the character. Just literally give me the character. Why did it take so long, dude? Why did it take so long? Are you messing with me right now? Are you playing with me right now? Did you do this just to break my spirit? Did you seriously do this just to break my spirit? It's almost Christmas. Do you know how many pulls that was? Yes. Do you know how many pulls that was? 20 minutes! I spent 20 minutes trying to get this character! Is she like a tugboat? Well, I think some people are gonna tug to this boat, if you know what I'm saying. Masturbation. Okay, let's go. Are you kidding me right now? Are you seriously for real right now? Are you really doing this to me? Are you really doing this to me? Is this how we're gonna play the game today? Is this really how we're gonna play the game today? Is God sitting in the wings right now just making fun of me? Is that what this is? Oh my god. Why? My gems, dude. My wisdom cubes. I literally hit pity. Jesus. Chat, you know like the old like Greek or Roman statues or whatever with like the veils on them? That's what I'm looking at right now, but better. Jesus. Jesus. No. Okay. Jesus Christ. Chat, that's what I'm talking about. Chat, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you pull the character, chat. That's why you pull the character. Not for gameplay, but for art. To appreciate art. There's a... Bro, oh my god. Chat. Okay, are there any secret interactions? Shield your eyes, bro. I'm not freaky. Yorktown, does NT know you're doing this right now? What the heck?
Pippa, no.
Why does your expression look like this? No, you're down. You're down. No, you're down. Are you gonna knock this glass over with your ass? Please? Can we move the glass, maybe? Can we knock this thing over somehow? Oh, that's ice throwing! Oh, we just conked her out with a piece of ice. What? Is it gonna melt? It's not melting. If I may offer some artistic critique, YouTube, you can't demonetize me. This is an art review stream. Alright? She's missing right now. There's a little bit of sweat running down the top of her arm. A little bit of sweat droplets falling from her cheek onto her boobs. A little bit of sweat back here running down. Or, alternatively, you should be allowed to throw ice at her right now. And she should catch it on her ass. And then the ice bounces up and down on her and melts for science. But a little bit of ice on her back, above her ass, melting. I think it would really bring this home. Okay, we're backing out. We're backing out. Back to the dynamic one. Back to the dynamic one. Back to the... Oh my god. Remember to use my link, boys. Please, please pour it on your breast. Please, please pour it on your breast. Please. Anyways, itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
What are you doing to my Roomba? She's doing things to my Roomba again. She's doing things to my Roomba. She killed my Roomba. Chad, I'm going to hell. Chad, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. It's over for me, Chad. It's literally over for me. It's literally over for me. It's literally so over. Yeah, it's over for me. It's over for me. Chad, look at her face. Can we do that again? Can we do that again? Can we get the play-by-play on that?
Yes.
What's that milk jug for? Is this a sponsored stream? Yes. Download the game using my link. Oh my god.
Nice.
What game is this? I forgot. This is Azure Lane. You can download it on Android and iOS. It's a good game. It's a good game. There's a lot of plot. There it goes. Thank you. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Be sure to download the game using my link. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll like this game. It's a good game, sir. Alright, thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Bill. Give me
Azure Lane skin tier list. That's in a couple weeks. 2 years ago. Again. Two years ago, official off-kai. Really? One from a couple years ago? Let's see what the UI look like.
If it... Yeah, you can. Okay, anyways.
That name.
What was that you said? Did you remember to tweet that you're live? I think I did. Did I retweet my other thing as well?
2 years ago.
I don't know why I'm so anxious, like I'm on a time limit or something. I'm not on a time limit. I don't have to hit like oh my god! Here's this and this and this and this and stream. No, I can take it at my own pace. I don't know why I'm so jittery. Okay. So usually I go over here, I collect all my stuff. All my stuff is always full except for my coins. I'm always out of coins. I'm always out of coins. If I have a notification here, I'll go on here, I'll click it. This is the World Cruise! This is the Battle Pass system. This is one of the few games where, in my opinion, it's always worth picking up the Battle Pass just because the amount of rewards you get are absolutely insane. And you'll always get, like, a little limited edition skin that will not come back. And in this case, it is... Can I show it to you? Or I guess I already got it, so I can't. Hold on. If I go back and click on it, will it work? Hold on. There it is. The Snow Silk Fox Dance! Hold on. I'll show it to you guys. It's a really nice skin. It's a really nice skin. It's my aesthetics anyways. It's my personal preference. Hold on. Let's click has skin! And then Sakura Empire. Battle Pass cringe. Battle Pass not cringe. Here it is, and a bunch of people right now are probably sitting in chat, and they're like, "Oh my God, Pippa,
Oh my god, you didn't level up Kaga? You didn't level up Kaga, Pippa? Oh my god, what's wrong with you? That's like the go-to thing, Pippa. You're supposed to level up Kaga and Akagi, and you're supposed to use them to grind out the specific stages and blah 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 blah. But I didn't. Sorry. I didn't. Okay, so anyways, when that's done, I go over here. Commissions! You should always do your commissions every day. I'm teaching you how to play Azure Lane. By the way, you can play along with me and familiarize yourself with the game by clicking the pin.
Yes.
Ship appearance. This is Naganami. She's also my other wife. I love her. Her default appearance is absolutely beautiful. And then there's this one, which is absolutely... There we go. Huh? There we go. Let's talk about my favorites. Let's talk about my ships. My beloved collection. Oh my god.
Laffy.
65% done downloading. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, this is NT. I love her. I love her. I don't have her only live 2D skin. She has a live 2D skin, but I don't have it, and I kind of regret not getting it. But next time it comes around, I'll get it. And of course, I have her old skin. I love her so much. I think this is actually my favorite skin, but also I really like just her default appearance. I've been meaning to pick up the Blu-ray so I can get the special code. By the way, there's an Azure Lane anime. There's multiple, and in the Blu-rays, there's like the episodes are like there's like a few episodes per Blu-ray, right? And then each Blu-ray set has like its own code. And NT has a very nice skin that's in the Blu-rays. Is the game any fun? Well, would I have put this much work into it if I did not think it was fun? Would I have spent so many hours, so many years of my life on this game if I didn't think it was fun? I debated getting her live 2D, but didn't have the gems. I love her. She needs more skins. She needs more skins. She hasn't gotten a new skin in so long. This is her newest skin. And it came out like 2 years ago now, I think. She needs more skin. This is Laffy. Oops. She's so cute! Okay, let me explain this menu. So this is the type of ship, this is the ship's name, ship rarity. There's like a happiness system in the game to stop you from like grinding too heavily. So right now she's like super happy, so she's gonna get an EXP bonus when she plays. This is the enhancement menu thing. Materials, you'll put other ships in here. Limit break. I can demonstrate this all later. Click Yudachi in the stomach, it's funny. Click Yudachi in the stomach? What? I don't know why it's giving me that. Oh! Let me explain this! I think I have her as my secretary. Oh? Shake. Sure, what the heck are you making me do? She's so cute. She's so cute. Anyways, so the level cap in this game is 100, and then after 100, it gets into the awakening stuff. And then what you'll do is you'll use cognitive chips, which are something that you get at a different time. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. Give her more skins. Give her more skins. She has a lot of skins. She does have a lot of skins, but I don't know. I feel like she needs more. I'm just gonna say that about all of my ships that I like, though. I'm gonna say that about all of them. It's Irie. There are some characters. A long time ago, during I think my first year with Space Connect, actually, I made like some comparison images of like some ships, and then like members of Face Connect, and like what ship is kind of like their lookalike. Tenma has her Arts Mama. Has a ship in the game. It is from Sakura Empire, right? Oh, no, it's Iron Blood? Oh god, I can't remember its name. I can't remember the ship's name. Was she a submarine?
I think she might be a submarine. Oh, I don't think I have her. Oh, I do have her! U-110! She's Iron Blood. And you might be looking at her and you're like, that doesn't look like Tenma. I need to buy the skin. I need to buy this skin and name her Tenma. So yeah, if you download the game using my link. If you use my link, you can download the game and you can try and get U-110. And then you can name her Tenma. Look at how cute she is. Look at how cute she is, chat! She's so freaking cute. So freaking cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, not related to anything, but I want to show you guys the kindergartner ships because they're just so cute. Hold on. Sakura
Wait, where am I? My stream stop? No, it's me. I'm still here. Yes. Perfect. 12 views, 1 view. 23 minutes, 2 hours. 5 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. 10 hours. Not a lot. Okay. Doing my dailies. Let's go. My little puppy, my little puppy. Really?
Victory, the only option.
Yeah. I want to see if we can get the What do they call this team? One team, 6 different alternates. Dante, Kratos, and Doom Player teamed up against support that's good. The table. It's important for the plot. Check our iron levels.
Get rid of problem? Okay.
Jirachi.
Now hold on just a second! It's not anyone's fault! I am sick and tired of all this nonsense over my porcelain toilet machine!
There he is! Sir John Harrington! Quick, sue him!
You can't sue me! You're all using my toilet invention the wrong way! When you have to sit and take a Sir Harrington, you're supposed to be facing this way! So you can use the little shelf for your books and your quill and your ink.
Aha! I told you you should own it that way! I told you!
Why would I design it so that when you're finished taking a Sir Harrington, you have to stand up, turn around, and look down right at your Harrington to flush? That's gross!
Yeah, but if you sit on it that way, you gotta take your pants all the way off.
Of course! Why do you think I designed toilet rooms with a laundry hole?
Oh, that's what that hole is for?
Oops. Now hold on!
My husband and I were talking last night about how a 12-pack of drinks is $9 now, and how in 2020 I used to buy them for $4 for $10. I decided to go back into my Walmart app and see what I was paying for a random grocery order. In January 2020, I paid $70.20 for 30 items. I added all of them to the cart again and repurchased them today. Today's those 30 items were $165.42. That's a $95.22 price increase in 4 years time. That's 135.6% inflation percentage. We can't go on living like this. I can't be the only one who feels this way. My husband and I were talking last night about how a 12-pack of drinks is $9 now, and how in 2020 I used to buy them for $4 for $10. I decided to go back into my
It won't change a thing! Nothing, you hear me? It's too late! Much what could it do? Hey, those are mine, damn it! Over here! Get up already! It won't change a thing! Nothing, you hear me? It's too late! Much what could it do? Hey, those are mine, damn it! Over here! Get up already! It won't change a thing!
Asmon should really check out this game.
I have the most woman take of all time.
Oh,
Dispatch
no.
is great. And if anyone says that I think it's bad, you need to check your hearing because I just glazed it for about 10 minutes. The main character kind of feels like placeholder for lonely dudes in their heads. All of his
That's exactly right. And no, this is basically an isekai anime. The main character is basically a dumbass, and he's there as like a stand-in for somebody to pretend like it's them.
No girls ever gonna come up to you.
responses are perfect and he's super funny all the time. And then two of the hottest girls are fawning over this guy.
Yep,
the
exactly.
Time and I'm sorry. No girl is ever going to come up to you and tell you that she had a dream about doing it with you.
I fucking knew it, man. Shit.
This game, ready for it? Ready? This game is Twilight for dudes.
No, it's more than that. It's way more than that. Most anime is Twilight for dudes. Asmon should really check out this game. Oh no.
And if anyone says that I think it's bad, you need to check your hearing.
Yep, exactly.
Time and I'm sorry. No girl is ever going to come up to you and tell you that she had a dream about doing it with you.
I fucking knew it, man. Shit.
Ready for it? Ready?
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound.
He lost it.
And I need you, and I miss you. Making my way downtown. To keep the smile from my face, losing joy, I'm all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
You may be mad, you may be a leprechaun, but only one thing's for sure. You're in the wrong basement.
No, oh, hey, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
It looks like you've tied a little person to a chair and you're gonna torture him.
No, I've tied a leprechaun to a chair. And, yeah, I was gonna cut him to pieces.
Charlie, you been drinking straight paint?
Yeah.
Keep the smile from my face.
That's so rough. That's gotta be fucking terrifying. Destroy it.
Thank you for everything you've done, Mrs. Mom. I'm off to live my successful architecture/philanthropic life now.
quiz coming up, which I won't be studying for, and I have a fungal toe infection that needs tending to.
Yo, Mom. I got my license revoked. I invested my college funds in crypto, and I skipped bail.
We found patient 0. Torch it!
Wow, look who's awake. They really are alike. Who would have thunk it, huh? When I pulled that katana out of your arm, the halves of your body stuck right back together.
You're dead. I swear I'll fucking kill you! You just...
The hardest... I thought his face...
Finally, we have the answer to why Ambi became the icon of Zenless. In a Japanese...
Where do you want us to cut the compartment, huh? Under the seat? The wheel well?
Do what to the compartment?
Cut up your truck.
Look, nobody's gonna cut up this truck, understand? Put whatever you want right back there, next to the golf clubs. It'll be safe. Yeah.
When you get to the hotel, park your truck. Put the keys in the glove compartment. Then come back in an hour. Your money will be in the glove compartment with the keys. Do you understand?
You see, understand what would happen if somebody steals the money or my truck?
No one will fuck with it. Oye, viejito, do yourself a favor. Don't look in that bag. You might think you can identify us or know about this tire shop, but don't forget, we know who you are.
I'm not gonna look in anybody's bag.
Holy shit. Where do you want us to cut the compartment, huh? Under the seat? The wheel well?
Do what to the compartment?
Cut up your truck.
Look, nobody...
Did you know that Silent Suzuka tried to cheat in his second ever race by attempting the forbidden frontrunner technique of...
Forbidden.
You ever in this thing?
No, I was usually pretty busy using it to, you know, fight crime.
Bullshit. If you think you give off the I never vibes, then you are mistaken.
I didn't say that. I just don't for work.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's it to you?
Just want to know why the buttons are sticky.
Oh, what the She's joking, Royd, in her very specific, off-putting way that she jokes. All the time, actually. I like to bust after every big bust, you know, and I was pretty successful, so you can imagine.
Sounds like loads of fun. You ever in this thing?
Loads of fun.
Happy New Year. Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions. Happy New Year. Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.
It's not multiplier. It is multiplier.
Happy New Year.
It's the first thing that we got.
Next chapter, chapter 11 and 71, will be leaked on January 15th or 16th, around that time, dude. We're still got 2 weeks until the chapter release, dude. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna...
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done!
Just fine. That was nice.
It's retarded, always has been.
Retarded is not making a comeback. It didn't go anywhere. For anyone with half a brain and a set of balls, they've been saying retarded the entire time.
They have.
It's not a slur. I don't call retarded people retarded. I call retarded people retarded. You understand?
Everybody understands, everybody knows.
You don't call retarded people retards. It's bad taste. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
Never gets old, huh? How about that? It's retarded.
It's been rebranded as Tim Waltz. Never go full Tim Waltz. Never left.
Curious aroma.
The leprechaun in the hood. They put clovers in it. And that's how you get it.
Interesting blend. Interesting bullshit. That's the bomb right there. The bomb?
Sounds like you.
Ah. The bomb. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. But a friend with gold is the best, I'm told.
Uh-oh.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh, gold who? Gold? Finger. Now find me gold in record time, or you'll suffer.
A bloody, hideous crime. Curious aroma.
Friend with coke is the bloke.
The thing I don't get is how are people gonna be like, oh, all Asians look the same? I mean, yeah, they're all Asian. They're all supposed to look the same. Like, people are like, oh, all white people look the same. Well, all black people look the same. Yeah, you can do that about every race. That's the point of the race, is for them to all look the same. Like, I feel like people, like, stupid people get offended by stuff like this. Like, oh, you all look the same. Yeah, I'd hope so. Except for you Somalians, bro. Y'all definitely look too much alike, bro. Like, y'all...
Y'all look too much alike. What?
Dudes be like, how did you know I was Somali, bro? What do you mean? I took a look at you, dog. It's weird. It's like Somalians look like a mixture of like black and Indian. Like they have Indian people faces, but they have black people hair and skin color. It's so weird. The thing I don't get is how are people gonna be like, oh, all Asian?
I guess they're part Asian.
So, what's the fox urine for?
Oh, that's for foxes.
What's the rifle for?
Oh, that's
What?
This round's on me.
Oh, here you go, all polished and everything. Isn't that a beauty? Look at that, honey. Looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, well, man.
Hi, my niggas. How are you?
What's up, nigga? What you doing? Where you been, man? Where you been?
Snap, I can't do it like y'all. Better.
So, what's...
Wait, why am I suddenly getting a bunch of racist shit on my YouTube algorithm?
I'm back, baby.
Taylor Swift. No, it's not. Shake it up.
Some service here? I purchased this so-called bottomless cup of soda not 10 minutes ago, and yet I was barely out of the door when I discovered this!
But there's nothing wrong with your cup.
Are you trying to deny my consumer right to make bogus complaints to get free stuff?
Of course not, sir. Bottomless just means you can refill it as much as you like.
Oh, really? Then I suggest you have a little chat with my friend, Webster!
Please tell me the exact anime.
Christ, can we go now?
Hey, Huey.
Hey.
Gotta teach Butcher the meaning of the word covert. He just got made.
So I just saw this short that put Genshin characters in WoWa through skin mods and said Genshin characters in Unity versus Unreal Engine and...
Let's finish the dailies. Join the guild. Legit daycare. Tier list update.
What's up, guys? Happy New Year! First of all, the official Billy account posted this amazing illustration featuring Janus.
Oh wait. I have a temple coming up. Boom, boom, boom. Norfolk, Shropshire, Chicago, Kent, Lakeland, High Shropshire, High Fluttering, and it's a bunch of dukes. Yeah. She's a new character, and she has wings. Wife. Automatic wife right there. Oh, skin web came for the fries, not for the French carrier. Yeah, let's check her out. Let's get the French carriers in there. Cute. Sit down. Smug. And they're special. She just floats. Perfect. No, I'm on you. No. That was scary. And now... secretaries. All... Oof. Confirm. No way. Well, since I'm already here, I remember. Morning prayers. Head pats. Judge. Judgment. I accept judgment. She has a halo too. Nice. Build. Confirm. I did 100 already. And I still have a week left. Okay. Claim all. Ooh, another one. Date with the angel. Okay, this is pretty nice. Got it. Cool. Dailies. Sortie and the event. Oh, I need to do these. Okay. Special votes in progress. Ooh. Our favorite meta ship. Sheffield, no. Where is she? Akagi, Yorktown, no. Dunker, okay. Yes. Group B. Who won? Mecklenburg beat out Golden Louis. Cool. Lemalian. That was 30. Landre, where is she? Is she in this one? No, she wasn't in this bracket. It was Xiao. So what does Xiao get? 30, right? Yeah, she got 30. Not bad. Who won this bracket? Observer 0. We want a Star Beasts. First Observer. Why is it always Observer? What does Observer do? Special vote. Qualifiers here. Was Flandre in this one? She was like 50. Oh yeah. Oh, she wasn't part of this one. Let's see. Oh, there she is. 153 votes. 48,719. Well, we beat out Cursed by 2 votes. No, by 102 votes. Lots of votes. Okay, back to the dailies. I didn't. The monthly reset. I'll switch you out. We need a new ship. Who's our waifu? Karen. Okay.
It's in the front and center, and I just wanted to show everyone who hasn't seen it already. Laffy and Lion are also in it, but we all know who the main attraction is. Next, there's this spreadsheet that I did not personally make. The creators are listed right here. What this is a compilation of all the special interactions in the Live 2D scenes we have. I can't confirm that it's fully comprehensive, but it is definitely super helpful for anyone who purchases a lot of skins and can't keep track of all the interactions in each one. I'll leave it linked in the description. Okay, now it's time for the main subject of the video, which is my tiering for Lexington 2 and Cowpens. I'll start with Cowpens. She's pretty much trading blows with the Unicorn as a campaign healer. Most of the best campaign ships at the moment happen to be destroyers, with the likes of Z52, Laffy 2, Eldridge, Retrofit, William D. Porter, and so on. So Cowpens' directed healing based on her own HP is much more effective than Unicorn's healing based on the destroyer's HP. When I use Eldridge plus another tanky Vanguard ship, it rarely feels like the Vanguard is in danger anyway, as opposed to the main fleet, which ends up taking more damage because of Eldridge's lack of damage, in which case Cowpens is even better since she consistently heals the main fleet. She doesn't have a preload like Unicorn, but it's not a big deal in longer fights, especially given that she has more reload, meaning that there are moments in the battle where Cowpens launches as many airstrikes as Unicorn. Not that you can compare their healing based on the number of airstrikes anyway, since they heal differently. As for her weaknesses, she doesn't really have any. Aside from her healing, her own damage output and survivability is top of the line compared to other healers too. The only place where you might not want to use her is if you're using like 2 cruisers with over 7k total HP each in the Vanguard, or the battle ends within 20 seconds or so, but those situations are exceedingly rare. I've slotted her into my tier list in the healer category right behind Unicorn, but I don't think she's any worse at all. I'm just leaving Unicorn in front to pay respect to the OG. Now, we have Lexington 2. After leveling her, the first thing I did was try her out against Yorktown meta, in the same Kearsarge Yorktown 2 fleet I was using before with Fritzume. Now, she is capable of replacing Fritzume here, and still one-shotting the boss, but the consistency is noticeably lower, due to her lower damage against medium. I don't think it's a big deal because she's missing a lot of her kit against medium armor, namely the specialized damage buff against light armor and a lot of power from her barrage modifiers. Fortunately, we now have Wichita meta permanently available, which is a very good place to test because she's sufficiently tanky to not get one-shot with zero effort, and she also doesn't give herself any weird defensive buffs that skews fleets based on when they attack. Using this fight, we can look at the performance of a 3-strike comp with Lexington and Yorktown, compare it with a 4-strike comp, and also compare them with other substitutions. The difficulty of the fight comes from her chains keeping your Vanguard in place, and just generally dealing a lot of damage to them, so Eldritch is a must. With Eldritch plus one more tank, the Vanguard stays alive consistently enough. I didn't fully set up the Vanguard because I don't want to consistently one-shot the boss, so we can actually see the difference in damage in case all the main fleets are capable of one-shotting Wichita with ease. We need the total damage at the end to vary and not just be the full HP of Wichita every run. The Vanguard deals very little total damage, typically less than 50k or 4% of the total damage, so even one of them die prematurely, it doesn't really affect the outcome much. I did discard the runs that didn't make it to the end though. In a real run of Wichita meta, I would use Trafalgar or Aurora in the last slot, depending on whether Aurora can stay alive consistently with the protection of Eldritch. Looking at the results, here are all of the configurations I tested with the exact same Vanguard. All of the raw footage of these tests will be available in the description, but they will probably not be finished uploading on the same day this video goes up. First, I wanted to see the difference between a 3-strike setup using a Sky Raider on each carrier, and a 4-strike setup using Yorktown's cooldown reduction to get 4 strikes on Lexington even with a Sky Raider. As expected, the 4-strike setup turned out to be superior because it deals higher total damage. Some external factors that can make the 4-strike setup worse though could be damage reduction or similar mechanics that happen within certain windows, which Wichita meta doesn't have, or movement patterns that benefit 3-strike setups, but that doesn't matter with Lexington's route. Also, if we had access to 4 AD1 Sky Raiders, 2 for each carrier, that would likely make the 3-strike setup better than 4-strike setup, but as of now, we are limited to just 1 for each carrier. Next, I replaced each carrier with Fitzrume, doing a 3-strike setup, because 4 strikes with AD1 is not possible without Yorktown reducing Lexington's cooldown. And it seems that Lexington without Yorktown is slightly better than Yorktown without Lexington, both cases with 3 other USS ships, enough to trigger their buffs. However, using them both together, even with a 3-strike setup, but especially with a 4-strike setup, was the superior option. After that, I wanted to see if Lion, who is the single strongest ship against light armor, and also buffs the entire fleet, would be better than using Kearsarge, despite Kearsarge increasing carrier damage by a much higher amount than Lion. And it turns out that Kearsarge was very slightly better than Lion, but with a real Vanguard fleet, especially with Trafalgar, who specifically buffs Lion, it would likely favor Lion. Still, it's good to see that Kearsarge can keep up with the modern ships to some extent when the conditions allow for it. Finally, I tested the strongest main fleet of Lion, Alsace, and Fitzrume that was used in the last couple of light armor meta bosses, and unfortunately, the USS main fleet was no match, and this is without even accounting for the fact that all 3 ships in this fleet increase Vanguard damage significantly. When a full Vanguard with ships like Trafalgar, Plymouth, and Mogador is used, the difference would be even greater. One point in favor for the USS fleet is that if Eldritch's protection is unnecessary, Lexington still provides a full route that will keep the consistency of the main fleet damage the exact same, while all the other fleets tested that did not contain Lexington rely on Eldritch to set up their attacks, so the odds are Eldritch would still be needed for the slow even if her damage contribution is otherwise subpar. There's also the recent addition of William D. Porter, who would specifically buff the USS carriers by an extra 10% more than other ships, along with a 3rd ship in the flagship who can be non-USS like Lion, which is another potential that could help the USS ships keep up. But overall, I think that the battleships with Rume or Vanguard as a 3rd would be slightly better. Now, for the tiering changes. At this point, I think that Fitzrume has proved herself more than enough times to be overall the best carrier in the game with her incredible flexibility. Her damage against light and medium armor is extremely high. Her reload is relatively high for a ship that does as much damage as her. And her 30% slow, which is not usually enough by itself, ends up being quite impactful when stacked on top of Trafalgar's 15% slow. The only thing you can really knock her for is her damage against heavy armor, which I think is also less important now than before, with the addition of Mecklenburg guns making battleships very effective against heavy armor. On the other hand, Nakhimov suffers a lot from competition that she didn't have originally. Against light armor, Lexington II can provide a route just like Nakhimov, while dealing much more damage paired with Kearsarge compared to Nakhimov and Soyuz. Against heavy armor, battleships are now legit contenders with the Mecklenburg guns like I just mentioned, and there's now Hakuho, who demands at least one IJN main fleet ship, so you have to choose between either running Hakuho plus Amagi or Soyuz and Nakhimov, as you can't run all four. While Nakhimov is still pretty good at everything, she really only excels against medium armor now, relative to other top options. Between Nakhimov and Lexington II, Nakhimov is slightly less restrictive, having only to pair with Soyuz, and also has good performance against light and heavy armor, while Lexington wants 3 USS and excels only against light armor. So I'll put Lexington third for now, since she has a route unlike Amagi and Hakuho. Expect to see a lot of her for the next light armor meta boss, especially if they move a lot, provided she's not already power cut by then. I also wanted to do something similar to test Hakuho against other heavy armor options like Mecklenburg, but the only heavy armor bosses we have that are archived are Arizona and Rodney Meta. Rodney Meta is unlike any other fight with her annoying mechanics, so Arizona Meta is the only one I can test on, but she dies with a full main fleet loadout without any help whatsoever from the Vanguard, so I can only test duos like Hakuho plus Amagi, or Mecklenburg plus Lion, and then extrapolate from the results. Looking at it now, this event is quite stacked, introducing one of the best destroyers, carriers, and healers to the game. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Lexington II and Cowpens. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.
TikTok brain rotted. Nah, it's not that deep, buddy. All right, let's watch this gimp suit video. What is this about? Mr. Reginald? I'm ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Slasher's Keep is a game about crafting powerful weapons, appreciating priceless works of art.
Whoa. He's got a big sword, chat. You jealous?
Slapping men with your leathery sack, and much more, all wrapped up in what can only be described as an experience. This game has been enjoyed by the same 9 people for the past 5 years, and I'm one of them. So today we'll be exploring Slasher's Keep, reviewing the gameplay, and discovering how to break the game and become God. But first, I have to tell you something. 2 years ago, I was a terrible chef. It didn't matter what I was cooking, I would invariably find a way to mess it up, which was typically followed by a prolonged and violent mental breakdown. Every day, I went to war in my kitchen, and something as simple as flipping an egg could take as long as 7 hours and cost me hundreds of dollars.
Oh my god,
Homemade pasta,
mister.
I simply don't know where I'm going wrong.
Dude, Reggie needs a Reggie wife. What the fuck is this?
I was certain that my culinary bankruptcy would eventually result in my death, until I found the sponsor of today's video, Factor. Factor is a meal delivery service offering a wide variety of healthy, delicious, and ready-made meals delivered right to your doorstep. Even someone with my condition can prepare these meals. Just 2 minutes in the microwave and you're good to go. These are restaurant-quality dishes with over 80 weekly options, ranging from nutritious vegetarian stir-fry to high-protein beef fillet. And if you're picky, swap out your protein at no extra cost. This isn't the typical slop you might find in my...
The $2 steak, let's go!
kitchen. It's healthy and delicious food inspired by several cuisines such as American, Asian, and Mediterranean. Above all else, I personally value Factor for its convenience. You see, I follow a strict workout plan, and Factor gives me...
Wait, pause. I saw Chase Women at Night. Is that Billy Harrington? Aww. Hold on, go back, go back. I'm trying to get the right frame. Fuck. There we go. Okay. Chase women at night, 2 hours. Chase women at night, 2 hours. Break day. Hide in plain sight. Learn their running routines. Chase women at night. Very best.
And Factor gives me the time and energy I need to be at my best. Whether your goal is to put on some muscle or lose some fat, Factor's diverse selection of meal is to put on some
I love the
muscle
ones
or
that
lose
are like
some fat.
before and after you change roles. Never give up. Become a big black powerlifter today.
Factor's
Very
diverse
based.
selection of meals and carefully detailed nutritional
It's the
information
same
can
person.
help
What are
you
you
on your
talking about,
journey.
chat?
So
You're
what are you
being
waiting
racist.
for? Skip the dishes, simplify healthy eating, and above all else, avoid destroying your oven every time you try to make a casserole by visiting factor75.com or clicking the link below and using code ReggieFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for 1 year. That is amazing. Thank you, Factor. Now back to the video.
Thanks.
First things first, we've got to create a character. I am pleased to announce that I have several options to choose from, including Demon, Slime
Jelly
Man, and
Man.
Sasquatch. However, you probably haven't unlocked those yet, which means you're stuck with either Amazon Warrior or Puss from The Sopranos. Technically, each race does have different abilities,
I got
but
finished
the
watching
developer
that.
went out of his way to make sure that none of them are any good. So unless you're trying to roleplay as a cannibal, your race doesn't really matter.
Okay.
After settling
Good
on
to
a
know.
geriatric man who's redder than the devil's dick, we load into the game and wake up locked in a prison cell. We were put here by our insane brother Bindrick.
Once I establish my theocracy, I will throw you in my dungeon and
Dude, Tucker sounds like a medieval fucking, what is it called? Not jester, like one of those like guys that overthrows the king.
let you rot for eternity.
And it doesn't sound like we're getting out anytime soon, until you realize the cell door isn't actually attached to anything, and you can just push it over.
Oh.
Fortunately
Bonk.
for us, the guard is on a piss
Easy.
break, so we grab some random loot from this chest and start our adventure. Your primary goal in Slasher's Keep is to stop playing Slasher's Keep, which we accomplish by...
Say my jump scare. Hold on, go back. Go back. I gotta see it. Sorry. Trying to... What if we kissed in the FEMA death camp? JK, unless... Okay. Alright.
which we accomplish by escaping the castle.
Good thing
Depending
I
on how
went
you
back.
set up your game, this could involve fighting through as few as 10 floors or as many as 70. Each time you die, it's back to floor 1 with no gear, no money, and a new hole in your drywall. However, despite dying, you maintain most of your stats, which means that over several runs, you can slowly build up a stockpile of strength, dex, and intellect to compensate for your lack of skill.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole...
Is that when he beat his meat on stream? Yeah, it's when he beat his meat on stream, isn't it?
whole time, huh?
Eventually, you'll become an unstoppable
Yeah.
killing machine, one-shot the final boss, and escape the castle. But is any of that actually fun? The answer is, I think so. It's fun in the same way that using a ham radio to sexually harass truck drivers is fun.
I'm over here stroking my dick.
Which is to say, at first, it's
Chat,
very
don't do
awkward.
that.
But once you settle into it, it's a great way to spend your night.
I'm a freak, man. Like,
During this adventure,
Freak,
you'll
man, for
encounter
real, for
multiple
real.
strange characters and even participate in
goober.
side quests, which you can pick up from a talking face in the wall.
destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
Traditionally, I don't recommend listening
Thanks,
to
Alex
voices in your
Jones door.
head when they command you to kill people in increasingly deranged ways.
If I chop you up in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out that's left of you is your eyeball, you're probably dead.
But the rewards are very
I
compelling.
beg your pardon?
You see, at its core, this game is about getting loot and stabbing people. So let's take a look at the equipment. By killing enemies, finding treasure, and interacting with the merchant, we can access a diverse selection of armor. And the developer has invested hundreds of hours into making sure that regardless of whatever combination of clothes you equip, you will always look like a gay medieval prostitute. Imagine an entire
Absolutely
dungeon
based.
where this is the coolest guy. Truly
He even cosplayed as himself, a green slime man.
remarkable. In addition to
Jump
armor, there's
scare,
also
yeah.
a variety of weapons ranging from
I didn't
battle
even get jump
axes
scared,
to
I
a
just
bundle
live
of
with it.
bananas taped on the end of a stick. And if you prefer magic, we've got that too. There are several different types of wands you can use, but I'll put this bluntly. In terms of combat effectiveness, low-level wands are about as useful as pissing in your cupped hands and splashing it at the enemy. Doesn't hurt unless you get them in the eyes, and even then, you're going to run out of ammo before you know it. But perhaps your most powerful weapon of all is the humble sack. By pressing F, you can sack slap your enemies, pushing them back depending on how full your
The developer knows exactly what they did too.
inventory is. Combine this with some environmental hazards, and you've got yourself an instant kill on any enemy in the game. Which is very important, because the difficulty curve in Slasher's Keep is either entirely random or designed by someone who hates you specifically. Because one floor, you're killing everything no problem.
Okay.
The next, you're getting one-shot by the goddamn mosquitoes. But I digress. Whether you want to harass people with your sack or
What are they gonna do my damn man?
bludgeon them into submission with a beef leg, it doesn't really matter. What does really matter is what skills are on your weapon. Each piece of equipment provides you with unique abilities. For example, these shoulder pads give me Mind Blast, which means that whenever I decapitate an enemy, their decollated head will turn into a grenade and hopefully kill their allies.
so cool!
The reason skills are important is because you can permanently learn them, so that even when you die and lose everything, you'll still have a collection of strange and vaguely useful abilities to fall back on. Not only can we learn these skills, but we can also level them up, which results in some fascinating gameplay outcomes. For example,
Wait,
Iron
that sounds like
Skin
a
gives us a
gun.
2% chance to become invulnerable upon taking damage. But if we level this up 98 times, that chance increases to 100%. So whether you're getting
OP
stabbed
as
repeatedly or
fuck!
standing in a stream of molten lava, it doesn't matter. You
Oh
are
my
functionally
God.
invincible. There's an
You just don't
overwhelming
feel
number
anything,
of
huh?
skills, but I'll tell you about the best ones and the most questionable. Skill number 1, Golden Tongue. This might be the best one in the game because with only a single point in it, we can now get one free item from a shop on every floor. Legendary artifact weapon worth thousands of gold? Yeah, I'll take the 100% discount and then sell it back to you for a profit. Speaking of discounts,
easy
if you
economy.
continue leveling Golden Tongue, you'll get a shop-wide discount. For example, I have a 1700% discount on all items I purchase. Every time I buy anything, the
you just
shopkeeper goes into massive debt and has to take out a second mortgage on his house just to pay me back. This is the way I prefer to do business. Next skill, Deflect. This one lets you deflect enemy projectiles with your sword. The higher the skill, the
look at
higher your
Samurai.
accuracy. Eventually, you'll get so precise that you could perform laser eye surgery with a tennis racket from 90 feet away. But don't worry about philanthropy. We're going to be using this exclusively for killing people, mainly bugs and closeted homosexuals. This is a huge game changer because it now enables
What
a
about femboys?
playstyle I call left mouse button, where you simply find the fastest weapon available, hold down left click,
so you're
and walk
just
toward enemy
invincible.
casters, cackling maniacally as you continuously smoke them in the face with their own projectiles. The final essential skill in your arsenal should be improved sack smack. Prior to this, your sack
Fruit sack smack.
is comparable to a weighted pillow.
Just get
But
cancer
after
in your
getting
balls.
this
Get 'em big.
skill, your sack may as well be full of dumbbells and hand grenades. Because hitting an enemy with it will not only launch them
And
40
bricks.
feet across the room, it will also kill them on the spot. My final note on the topic of good skills is that any skill can be good if you're willing to level it up 400 times. Pyro Mastery increases our fire damage 600%.
It's a lot.
Not bad. But now that it's level 400, it increases fire damage by 40,000%. Which turns
Holy!
our fire wand into a portable death sentence for everyone in the room. In fact, the blast radius is so large that it's also a death sentence for people outside of the room. Moving on to some less practical skills, we have flame walking. Every time you attack, there's a chance you light your footsteps on fire, which can damage your enemies. And if you
That's
combine
neat.
it with our 40,000% fire damage, it's going
That's
to
like there's a Sork spell in Diablo 2 when you activate it and walk, it leaves behind fire.
kill them every time.
Yeah.
I know that sounds cool, but it's really not cool when you walk into a pool
Into
of
your own
oil and
fire.
accidentally self-immolate. So you might want to hold off on that Illidan Stormrage cosplay. Next terrible
he's
skill,
big!
exothermic
That's me.
shrinomancy.
I'm
Just got out of
cosplaying
a
him.
crazy fight with like 10 health? Don't worry, there's a healing shrine right over there. And now with exothermic shrinomancy, it will explode after use, likely killing you in the process. Why would I want this? In
Why
a
not?
similarly disappointing vein, we have the arachnophile ability. All over the map, there's spiders that you technically can eat, but no one does that
Why do you wanna
because it
eat a
deals damage
spider?
and
Ew.
makes you shit yourself. However, with the arachnophile trait, we can eat those spiders to restore a small amount of ammo to our wand, but we still take damage
it's kind
and
of
shit
OP.
ourselves. Far be it for me to judge, but if you ever find yourself sitting in a dungeon eating bugs while covered in your own feces and vomit, you've probably made some bad choices. Lastly, we have the fun skills, starting with the denotificator. Many years ago,
But what? Don't tell Bao about this game. Excuse me.
there lived
The
a
what?
wild man named Ruprecht. Once a year, he would emerge from his hovel and creep through the neighboring villages, giving gifts to the well-behaved youth. The naughty ones, however, he would beat them half to death with his rod. That divine duty is now ours, because this skill allows us to beat the ever-living shit out of our enemies until they drop gifts for us. Honestly, I don't even care about the gifts that
Christmas.
much. Half the time, I just leave them there. But getting the gifts, I like that a lot. It makes me feel like I'm extracting a confession out of a serial killer.
You fuck young boys, Valdez. Are you a madman? Are you
It's just very fulfilling. Other
I
than
love that
you
clip
could run
so much.
Force Knight. This increases your physics-based damage, so now it's entirely possible to blow a man's head off with a wooden crate. And once your skill is high enough, you don't even need the crate. You can just accelerate
Bada
your
bang,
enemies
bada
into a
boom.
wall at 900 miles per hour and snap their neck like a twig. Also, you can use this perk to prop surf, which can be useful for taking shortcuts and finding treasure. Just make sure you don't
Hacker Man.
accidentally glitch out of the map, because you'll get stuck in a 5-minute loading screen, followed by an ominous message which reads, "I've failed." At which point, congratulations, you've broken your save file. So keep it simple
fuck.
and beat people to death with chairs. Then, if you're feeling special, you can use the scrap collector skill, which lets you disassemble human bodies into spare weapon parts. Speaking of weapon parts, crafting is a big part of the game. Over time, you'll loot different components and trinkets, which can then be arranged and
Wait, that's sick.
assembled into your own custom weapon. I call this one Tarantino's Delight.
Because he likes feet. I get it.
And I've got about 20 different models of the motherfucker. Crafting
Nice.
weapons is a test in which there are no wrong answers. So grab a blade, put the handle on backwards, sprinkle some random bullshit on it,
Nice.
and you're good to go. So
Amazing.
that covers your weapons and
That's really
skills.
fun,
Now
actually.
let's take
I've
a
never
look at
seen
the
that
dungeon
before.
itself. As you progress through each floor, you will explore 3 breathtaking biomes, which I am incorrectly titling Sex Dungeon, Platforming Hell, and Some Guy's House. Each one has its own unique traps, puzzles, and denizens. So let's start at the beginning.
Very Canadian. The sex dungeon, yippee!
This biome
I'm
raises
about
some
to
red
cut.
flags. The entire place is covered in oil and vaguely pornographic subject matter.
She's gonna eat the Spodie! Oh, she's got them nippies out
It
too.
appears to have its own Epstein client list.
Ah!
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Are you still
And in
talking
order to
about
even
him, chat?
escape, it's
Stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. That guy is so irrelevant right now.
It's mandatory
Stop
that you
talking
and
about him.
another
He's
man
dead.
smack each other with your sacks until one of you is dead. I don't know for a fact what goes on down here, but I can tell
Ah!
you confidently I'm not drinking that wine. Point is, we need to escape. And to do that, we're going to have to kill a small army of zombies, warlocks,
smack 'em
and
with your
naked
sack.
mole rats. Fortunately, this is very simple. Not because I have a plan, but because the entire combat system is very simple. 95% of all enemies can be handled in the following manner. Hit them in the face. Wait
Nice.
for them to try to hit you back. Parry it and repeat. The worst part about this is the AI also wants to parry you, which results in most of your battles devolving into a high-stakes staring contest.
Hit
With
me.
a combat system
Hit me.
as thrilling as this, all you have to do is memorize some attack patterns. After that, combat becomes fairly trivial, and instead, your number one threat will be mankind's most quintessential enemy, your own stupidity. Nothing humbles the human spirit quite like ending a 7-hour run by accidentally jumping off a ledge.
Oh,
Furthermore, the
shit.
sex dungeon has a wide variety of traps, many of which can one-shot you. We've got your classic spiky floor trap, swinging door trap, and the fan favorite slowly descending ceiling trap.
Oh,
this
that's
game
an old
also
one.
seems to get off on combining all of these together in a singular area. And
Dodge
when
and
I
weave,
have to
dodge
try
and
and
weave.
navigate a hallway with floor spikes, swinging blades, magic missiles, and flying bugs, I start involuntarily convulsing. Now, if you do manage to survive all of that, you'll come across the first boss, the spider. She is very dangerous,
Whoa,
so
whoa,
I
whoa,
treat
how
her like I
dangerous
treat
is-
all women. I keep my distance and then dissolve her in acid. To accomplish this, simply
Okay,
run around the
based.
edge of the arena while jumping. After exactly 25 jumps, the spider will start laying eggs. Kill the eggs before they hatch, and then lure the
Gross!
spider
That's
into
why
the
she's a
acid puddles.
woman!
This will kill her
She's got
very
eggs.
fast. And if you're lucky, you'll get some great loot. Now that we've played for 5 to 10 hours and beat the first boss, we can safely answer an important question. How does this game feel? Terrible. The game feels terrible. I struggle to properly articulate how clunky the movement is, but if you can imagine trying to operate a Challenger 2 main battle tank while 7 grown men hit you as hard as they possibly can with baseball bats, then you're about 80% of the way to understand.
Oh, okay, chat. Yeah, we were supposed to get the new character.
これは闇夜のま
Finished all the missions. Yes, weekly missions done. Wow. Our gear is completed.
大型巡洋艦エーギルだ。お前の望むがままの私としてお前に使われてやるわ。まずはお手並み拝見といこうかしら。
And this is the culture, Ian's mother. Private and quarters. Oh yeah, she got private quarters now. But we finally got her. And the new ships. And the mail. I forgot what I'm saying. So let's put it up here. A place map. Skins. Wait, what happened to her skin? I thought I got her skin. I really thought I had her skin. Whatever. It's still live 2D. Uh-oh. I know she just joined us. For real, for real. It's been 1 week. It's bad. Got it. Epics. And special
やっ
touch.
てくれるじゃない。でまた
There's a whole building behind that. Okay, lots of buildings. Really thought I had her skin. Okay. Now let's go play Gacha games. Today, Zenless song furry. It's time to stop. Ugly.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So over the years I've covered a whole host of drama, but sometimes you come across stuff that is simply fascinating because of how ridiculous and pathetic it is. What we're going to be looking at today involves a lot of streamers and related controversies that really sum up the current environment we're living in. It's going to once again stem from the Streamer Awards of 2025 that concluded a few days ago. Yes, this is the content gift that keeps on giving because the controversies stemming from it have only gotten worse. They continue to rage on, and that's what we're going to see today. So generally speaking, we're going to talk about the host, Cutie Cinderella, who is promising that 2026 is going to be totally better and so much improved. Nobody's buying it. But she's also facing a lot of backlash for jokes she made during the event, including one joke she made about the 17-year-old streamer, Rakai, who was nominated for one of the categories, and now he is absolutely crashing out in a squeaker-filled crash out where he is cussing her out and saying ridiculous things and acting like a complete fool to the point where...
Is she playing Phasic? Is she playing ZZZ?
4. Be not complacent. The ropes are to be worn even while you sleep. Yes.
Gacha put me in their game. What? Oh, no way. No way, no way, no way. So that's not pizza. Starts off strong. All art is political. No. She plays Nikke. Okay, well, it's Nikke. Nikke gameplay with Pippa.
The Weiss. Are there none for them? Dost thou lack one too?
Yes. I figured I should start with the ones that have the highest priority.
Lo. By those very words, thou dost acknowledge that I surpass Dorothy in strength. A fine jest, but if thou were to attend first to us, read 40-fold over.
It's our first major victory in a while. The central government is pushing the hype hard.
Gameplay, Nikke gameplay. Yes. Yes. Wife. Claim. You just have to log in for 14 days. And then we could do the event. Challenge. Oh no. I can actually drive. Okay, let's do this. And I did it with only my character. Oh no, I should put my new waifu in there.
Think we should scrounge around for where polar bears eat? I almost fell asleep. You heard Florida? Fire!
I'll draw them in this direction.
Everyone will have a blast in Wonderland! We need to fire straight ahead. Together!
There she is.
Is it a bet?
Oh no, I have to put
Then
them in a
count
single
me
device
in.
first. I forgot. Consumable.
Maximum output increase. I can do even more now.
I feel amazing! I bet I could serve 10 drinks on a tray, no problem!
Okay, no, I don't. Okay, let's go.
Cheers! What be this? We can't be, but I ask logistics to.
It wasn't cheap. Well, this. Pray. Oh, huh. I'm there. I'm. What? I go. You're not. You're. What are you? I can pay up. It look. You now. She's.
What?
And it was there's. Huh?
How?
What you
no, it's Frieza.
I'm going. No. I will. Aren't
there? Is you?
The slit?
There's it's me.
We speak.
I run classes. Wait.
You hurt Florida? Fire!
I'll draw them in this direction.
Have a blast in Wonderland! We need to fire straight ahead. Together!
Not the truth, definitely.
Done and dusted, old-timer!
Clear. Repub 34 dead. Got it.
Let's wait.
What?
Scott, I.
20.
That's so French later.
She even has the.
Okay.
It does not.
Perfect stabbers.
You hear if an.
I can swap.
What? Damn it!
Oh.
What is it? Dying?
Of all times for this to happen.
Well, let's make.
Get up now.
There are more.
Please. What?
Vertex.
Figure.
Command vibe. What I don't.
Oh no, the mission was a failure. You could just die. Let's use blank.
Is it a bet? Then count me in.
I want to see blank in action.
Hey, Rabbity! Let's have some fun! That was lucky!
Are in simulation room. No, let's go to the Ark. Yes.
Battle complete.
Claim all. Snow White. We'll probably be on Crafty Red Hood. I don't have none of those. One time only. Oh, we got these. Starting to change whenever it is. Oh, you have to go to the pack shop. One a day. Okay.
Don't you know?
Nice. More materials. And the other thing is gone now. Since we finished it. 8 gems. Going for liberation. XTP and daily mission, enhance equipment, social points. Oh wait, there's a raid event? A union raid event? I love these. Okay. Weakness. Weakness, so we just give it a block.
You seriously want my turn? I suppose I'll have to finish this up.
Okay, let's do the weapon type.
Let's start hunt.
Ready to go.
Is it a bet? Then count me in.
Are you asking me to be your companion?
I'm happy going anywhere, so long as you're with me.
I did my event daily, so let's go back to the
The outfit isn't ruined, is it? Let's go, Kokorara! It's huge, it's cool, and it's a gun!
this is just automatic. That's it. Oh, these different team members. I see. Let's go. Is it what are you saying about this?
Hell yeah.
So.
You know what? I'm thinking this is kind of based. I'm not.
Yeah, the missions.
The guts. Ayla, thank you. Jao's in her 40s. She's free. All right, I gotta play this game.
Yes.
Phil said thank you. Important notice, if you look her up on X, don't show it on stream. Okay.
No, you want to.
Is it a bet? Then count me in.
4. What's the new rappy?
Roger.
There you are.
Joining the mission.
Old rappy where...
Are you asking me to be your companion?
Save it. Oh, there's music.
This is kind of a banger. This is kind of a banger. Paul Ben, thank you. Would you stream on Bilibili to connect with Chinese fans and MiHoYo as well? You think I can be trusted with a Chinese audience?
Yes.
Listen, I've seen how some of the Korean fans respond to some of the shit I say. All right, I don't know how well I was met with a Chinese audience, and I'm using you for the furry confirmed. Thank you. How about her song Lin? That's a hard song. That's a hard song. Come on, thank you. I may have to do more Chinese tonight for this funny.
This boat is pretty good.
Oh no, she's gonna number. Not for this room, is it? This thing is tighter than I thought.
I don't know myself.
Fighting in this outfit is actually kind of fun.
Alright, you know what? I'm taking base. I'm not gonna make you stream on Billy, stream on on the street and she's a mega idol. Shut the fuck up. Ilya's a outfit. It's more than known, both summoning and fairy animations as a brief penny shot. Thanks me later. What the fuck? Yeah, for you. I may just be able to forgive the Chinese for 2020 now. This isn't no thank you, kind of a banger. Please have the other hero on one sentence home for Gal. By the end of the night, her fur will be like, what the fuck? I think you Pepper the Ripper too. No. He's kind of based, fam. He's kind of based. He's kind of based. Maybe in graduate reading it is the highlight of the video. Is that the blue-haired guy? Very cute of you. Proof Pippa is a super idol. She's like a fun character she does. I really like all the art and animation in this.
Down, Mr. Beast.
Does anyone need a potion?
It is actually kind of fun.
He took it down. That as we're walking into 2026 with the #1 anime fan, Mr. Beast. Recently seen sporting this brand new One Piece profile picture. Mr. Beast, upon seeing this tweet from Kai Cenat regarding Naruto, flying back, Naruto the GOAT. And also pushing back that this is all a marketing ploy, saying, I just finally had time over the holidays to dive into it. I've watched countless anime and have probably seen more than 90% of people reading this tweet. Y'all need to stop treating me as a fake anime fan. That is now we turn to this tweet from Mr. Beast, promoting one of his brand new videos entitled 1000 Players Simulate Civilization, Boys vs. Girls. That's not located on his main Mr. Beast account with 458 million subscribers, but instead on his Mr. Beast gaming account with a paltry 53.1 million subscribers. And who was part of that video was Zavi, a loreless VTuber, seen here talking to their manager, remarking, I am struggling not to say something. I'm doing it. I'm saying something. I can't not say something. I said something. Quote retweeting Mr. Beast and that promotion tweet and saying in return, I was in this event. Please keep in mind that we only had like 3 to 6 hours of server time each day. In the video, it said, the girls' side fell apart for some reason. Zavi pushing back against this and giving clarification with this first point, remarking, we unironically had Russian guys use AI images / deepfakes to cheat their way onto the girls' side and then just start mass moidering every girl they could see. This went on for IRL days out of a week-long competition. Number 2, these guys also left signs around our side of the map with hate signs and X's in messages. Number 3, one girl on our side independently looked into the socials of all these quote-unquote girls who were moidering other girls and found their YouTube channels and reported it to staff. I think it's important to note that there wasn't even a way for us to report things in the Discord server until she and other girls mass pinged staff for this functionality in the server. Number 4, I'm not sure if it was ever confirmed, but there were also reports of girls selling their accounts to guys as well, so the guys could sabotage the girls. Number 5, the girls' side had trans girls on it. There's nothing wrong with this except after it became common knowledge that there were Russian guys pretending to be girls and rumors of girls selling their accounts to guys, a lot of girls began reporting / targeting our trans girlies as infiltrators just because of the pitches of their voices, and it started this huge fight on the girls' side about transphobia and such. Number 6, so many girls died to traps set by the fake girls. It took the staff days to look into it, determine if the traps were set by fake girls or real girls, and return these girls from their wrongful deaths. But by then, the event was almost over. These girls who returned had next to no time to prepare for war, much less time to make connections / alliances with their fellow girls. Number 7, this was marketed initially as a Civ event, not a PvP event. There was such a low amount of girls applying initially that they started to just send the Discord server invite to any girl who showed any interest in playing on a Mr. Beast Minecraft server. The amount of girls who were invited who didn't even know how to make a crafting table was insane. No hate to them, of course, but Mr. Beast and his team knew that if the wall came down, boys would win because they had top Minecraft players on their side, and the girls had people who didn't even know how to make a crafting table on theirs, much less how to make a sword. Zappy continuing on, I wish they would have said something about all this in the actual video, instead of leaving a vague thing in their description about cheaters being banned. This VTuber also showing photographic evidence of these claims, including signs translated from Russian to English, reading things like, I effed your fat ass, and Girls Village where they suck blank. As next up, we have Piper with one of the best banners on all of X.com, a best friend of Poco Raccoon from Chroma Shift, and quickly chiming in with, I was in the Mr. Beast video and this was all pretty much true. I'm glad someone spoke up about it. Adding, it was their first time doing something at this scale, so I understand. That doesn't change the fact the overall experience was super frustrating for everyone involved. One of those who was frustrated was also Shikai, a tomboy bull shark pirate. Adding, was part of it. I was super excited, but the moment they couldn't find 500 streamer girls, they started to let any girl join to fill in the spot, so around 30% of the girl players weren't girls, but boys pretending to be girls with AI to set traps and sabotage the girls' team. The event was so badly organized and hosted, I stopped playing on day 4 because the joy and fun was completely gone. One account replying to that with, feel like most of the blame should be directed more towards the bad apples instead of Jimmy. Some other accounts claiming that they had seen Mr. Beast actually direct the boys toward the girls, and another account claiming there was a girl who sent screenshots to the guy's side every time we had a plan and sent a detailed map of where each base and bunker was. And now for the twist. Zabby following up here with, did Mr. Beast delete his post or is the app bugging? Yes, it's true. Longtime anime fan Mr. Beast having removed this tweet. It's gone. Zabby following up deletes the post girls from the event are using to call out what happened, but leaves the video up. This video, once again, with over 18 million views in the past 5 days. This totally not at all burner account, blah, blah, bulb, blah, 42426, flying to Zabby with, you're acting like you committed a war crime, when what's really happening is you're trying to fulfill your bigoted and targeted agenda against Mr. Beast. That's right, we don't like One Piece fans around here. Meanwhile, to follow up with these other VTubers, if you're interested, Zabby has 1 or 2 things of interest for you. Piper has now released a cover song of Mori Calliope's End of Life, and Shikai is living in the future. That's right, they're in 2027, making tweets that I refuse to repeat here on YouTube.com. This all the while, we're on Reddit.com. That's right, we've launched a brand new subreddit, r/things VTubers say. Feel free to share any VTuber news there with the link below. As also rounding out the end of 2025, of course, was the graduation of Amane Kanata of Hololive Japan. Kanata being joined on stream for one last talking session with not only Hololive members, but also members from Niji Sanji, including Karame, who shares their character illustrator with Kanata. But surprising everyone was this appearance from Lulu Suzahara. This VTuber not only ungraduating, returning to Niji Sanji Japan after 4.5 years, but also sending her well wishes to Amane Kanata. Kanata's final concert graduation stream reaching up to 358,000 concurrent viewers, alongside raking in over 19 million yen. Kanata, during the stream, paying tribute not only to her present, but also past gym members, afterwards sending them personalized messages, including loving the watermelon, and even asking the long-graduated Kiryu Coco, did you see it? These two best friends being seen in this artwork from Keen Biscuit, alongside later this homing Coco missile. Graduating Hololive Japan member leaving this last message, this was Amane Kanata, happiest idol in the world, thank you. Same day, YouTube Japan also giving tribute, saying thank you for your hard work over the past 6 years, you will always be the world's #1 idol. The day after, however, Inagami Korone leaving this dire message, reading, I feel so lonely, so sad, don't go, rely on others. What kind of environment is this where you can't rely on others? It must be so painful to have so many people around you, and yet they're all alone and gone. Today is the day to cry my heart out. Korone alongside Lami and Azuki making a surprise appearance during this final concert, quote-unquote barging in as a surprise with permission. Lami not only being the last collab partner with Kanata, but also the last cover partner, further sharing that after the graduation live event, herself, Kanata, Azuki, and Korone had all gone out to dinner together and have plans to meet again next month, as Hololive would end 2025 with yet another merch drop, this being graduation merchandise, including acrylic panel, acrylic stand, voice keychain, certificate, and postcard. We'll be checking back in with Hololive Japan in another episode soon. Also, very quickly, we'll be checking in with FaZe Connect. The TVS Discord now this morning launching specialized channels for FaZe Connect. Remember to join our Discord for all of the latest breaking VTuber news, including such announcements like the 2026 FaZeCon launch. That's coming up on June 13th to the 14th. FaZe here also asking, missed the first wave? We've secured more hotel rooms for FaZeCon. Initial blocks sold out, but we've wrangled up more. Secure your stay now. As who is very secure is Neurosama, an AI VTuber, now sporting a brand new look by VTuber illustrator Lim, remarking